I'd like to welcome you all to Water Your Soil. So we're going to get right into this video. This is how to apply for the Discover It cashback card. Now you want to start off on discover.com. So one of the main reasons why I refer this card to people is because I believe it's the best cashback and best credit card as far as cashback is concerned in general. So I'll let you know throughout the video why, but we're going to start by going to credit cards, then go to where it says credit card pre-approval. So I have you here because before you apply for any credit card, you always want to make sure and see if you're pre-approved. So you want to see which cards you're pre-approved for, and the reason why you want to see which cards you have a pre-approval for, because it normally signals that you have a good chance of being approved for that card when you go through the full application process. So I always tell people to go and do the pre-approval process. There is no effect or impact on your credit score when you do this, so you might as well do it while you're there. Just do it no matter which credit card company that you're applying for. If they're offering a pre-approval, as far as a pre-approval application, do it. Just to do it. It's only a soft pull on your credit, which means it won't impact or hurt your credit score at all. So check out and do the pre-approval. As you see, I got highlighted. It won't impact your credit score. So now they also have it where you get sent things in the mail, pre-approval letters in the mail, and they say, oh, you're pre-approved for the so-and-so card. So that's where you would click right there if you receive something in the mail. So we're gonna go back right now, and we're gonna go back to the main page, and then you're gonna see credit cards, and then you're gonna click on cashback credit cards. Well, you're not gonna click, but you're gonna scroll down to cashback credit cards, and you're gonna click on the cashback card. Now, of course, as you can see, I'm in private mode, because if I go in regular mode, it's just gonna pick up on me. So it's more than likely not gonna allow me to do it. But there are tons of reasons why I feel like this is the best cashback card. Number one, you can ask for credit line increases without it affecting your credit score, unless you want to go, you get rejected and you want to go further, then it will have an impact, because they're going to have to do a hard pull. But initially, you don't have to do a hard pull when you ask for a credit score increase. Number two is no annual fee. So I like the little humor that they use at the bottom. As you can see, it say, and not hiding a year from now. They're taking shots at some people, because some credit card companies do high annual fees, which is kind of funny. You have 5% cashback categories, which is cool. 1% cashback on all other earnings, and 2 times cashback. 2 times cashback your first year. So basically, whatever cashback money you make throughout the first year, they're gonna match that. So you want to spend as much on your 5% categories in your first year, because remember, at the end of the year, they're gonna match. Discover is gonna match whatever you made. But those are the 5% categories right there. So I always get the most out of it. Yes, I have this card. As you can see, it say Discover is accepted at 99% of places worldwide. When I first got the Discover card, it wasn't 99%. It was lower than that, because I remember some places was like, we don't accept Discover. So they're doing a lot better now, which is also another reason why it's a great card. I like the 0% APR for first 14 months. That means you get 14 months of no interest. Now I always tell, if you come to this page often, I always tell people to not carry over balances. So that APR thing, if you're a part of Water Your Soil, you really don't pay attention to that anyways, because you don't carry over balances. But for those of you who do, that's a pretty good thing. For the first 14 months, you don't have to carry over balances. So we're gonna click on apply, and they made it easy. Basically, this is so they could do an autofill. So here, you're not gonna, of course, it's not gonna be able to do an autofill because I'm entering fake information. Yes, this is fake information for those of you who think that, you're just gonna go and find a social security number and be like, oh, let me search this. This is fake information. So you're gonna enter your zip code, you're gonna enter your social security number, and you're also gonna enter your date of birth. Now, when you do this, be transparent as possible. You're trying to help Discover out. As I stated, with me filling this out, they're not gonna accept or find anything on me because this doesn't belong to anyone. So once I hit continue, you're gonna see that it doesn't. I always say read the fine print when you're filling out applications and things. That way you're never taken for surprise. They usually have all the information you need in fine print. So always read the fine print. It doesn't take that long to read. Take out the time to read the fine print. But I'm gonna click continue. You could also skip the step. But once the page buffer up, you're gonna see that, you know, they were unable to pre-fill my application. So that's all that is it's a pre-fill. So basically they'll be able to find you and do it for you. Of course they couldn't do it for me because I entered false information. Another cool thing with Discover is they let you choose your design for your credit card. So you are able to choose your design that you want for your credit card. You don't have to do the stereotypical blue, the typical blue that they have. You don't have to pick that. You can actually use your own design. There's more designs than that as well. But also, when you're filling out these applications, as I said on a secured credit card for Discover video that I have, be honest and transparent as possible. Do not lie on any of the lines. Don't lie about where you work. Don't lie about your monthly rent payments and things of that nature. Don't lie about your housing situation. And definitely don't lie about your income. Don't think that you're gonna outsmart these credit card companies because they do check throughout time. They do checks, you know, periodical checks. So don't think you're gonna lie. That's a good way to get your card taken away from you and get your account closed. Don't lie, just be transparent as possible. If you're good enough, if your score is good enough and your report is good enough to get approved for the card, then you get it. If not, you go and you apply for the secured credit card. It'll let you know in the pre-approval process which card you should apply for anyways. But you're gonna click on the box after you read everything and hit submit. And that's basically the whole process of applying for the Discover It cashback card. Now, as I stated in the beginning of the video, I honestly feel like this is the best cashback card around. I don't compare any card to it. I have, you know, other cards, of course, but like I said, I have a video that's called the hidden features, the hidden perks of the Discover It cashback card. And honestly, that video explains a lot why I feel this is the best cashback card. But I'll fill you all in just in case, you know, you haven't watched that video. But also just make sure you go and check that video out. But the reason why I say that is because it goes back to that credit limit increase where you could, you know, try to get your credit limit increase without picking up a higher inquiry. So many credit card companies will give you a higher inquiry for trying to increase your credit limit that when you do this with Discover is great. I mean, I probably over time since I had my Discover It cashback card, I probably increased my credit on my own probably a good 3 to 4 times, honestly. No hard pull on my credit report. So that has been great. As I also stated, for you all who are trying to apply, that first 14 months with no APR, that's something that's common. Usually it's 12 to 15 with credit cards, so that's common. But the fact that it's no annual fee, your 5% cashback categories, though, that's good. And for you new people who are applying and looking to get approved for the card, I think the main thing is, you know, that they're matching your cashback bonus. So whatever you get back in cashback, they're gonna double it. So I think that's pretty good. But I'm a big fan of Discover. I've had Discover for just about almost 7 years now. There are people who have had it for longer, and I'm sure they're satisfied as well. But I think Discover is a great credit card to add. The Discover It cashback card is a great credit card to add to the rest of your cards. Or if you don't even have a card, I just think it's a great credit card to have. But anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching this video. Be sure to like and subscribe. This is Water Your Soil. I have other videos on my page. I appreciate you all stopping by and listening. Thank you.